Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We are back on The Local Show. I'm Tom Soccocio Jr., the creative director at Zoey Advertising, along with Greg Angwin this week because Steve is off vacationing. I think he went on a cruise.
Did he?
You're going on a cruise.
I'm going
Greg.
on a cruise, river cruise, in France.
Yeah, you're
up
like
in May. Yeah, it'll be our third one. Yeah,
you're like Thurston Howell the third. We don't go locally. Yeah,
that was the only one available.
Have you always wanted to see France, or the wife?
My
or
wife
what?
wants to see France over and over again.
Oh, really? Yeah. She's into it, huh?
Yeah.
How's that work, man?
It's great.
Really?
You make one phone call, and they shepherd you through every single. Even if you miss a flight or the flight's canceled or something,
No kidding.
They shepherd you. They're there with the little signs and come this way, Mr. Angwin, come this way. And
wow.
And
so you've done another foreign trip before?
Yes, we went to see. The trip was called Paris to Normandy. Okay. And that was on La Seine River.
Oh, interesting.
And that was a great cruise as well. It's a river cruise. And then we went on the Mediterranean cruise.
Look at you.
It's just so great.
You're really sophisticated.
To plug Viking, everyone gets an outside seat. There's no inside rooms or anything like that.
So you're always on the balcony, can breeze in your hair.
Yep.
And,
if you choose that.
Wow. Yeah, right. That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And now you're going to go do France. I wish I could fly without any problem, because you're going to have to fly somewhere first.
Well, we take a plane. Yeah,
it's a plane. Yeah, you don't have to flap your arms or anything. But what's the first flight? I mean, you got to take a long flight? Or?
LaGuardia, I think. And then we go right from LaGuardia to Germany, whatever airport there's. But there's all, I think United and American are all, it used to be Lufthansa, and then they keep switching them around.
Right.
So that they give you the best flights.
So what's the longest you got to be on a plane? 4 or 5 hours? Just 5 or 6?
Yeah, probably LaGuardia to Germany is probably 6 hours, 7 hours. It's overnight, so you're sleeping.
Golly, you're a man's man. I don't know if I can. Well, I'm sure you'll send me lots of pictures.
Oh, yes.
Anyway. All right. Hey, look, folks, Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. If you want to do the home equity loan or a home equity line, you can use some of that money to do what Greg's doing and take a trip and all that kind of stuff. Now, Greg's taking that out of pocket. That's probably petty cash for him. But for you, you might need to have a home equity loan. And you can put a deck on and all that stuff. They make it real easy. You know why? Because Geddes Federal is local, and they have local people right there that you can go and talk with, and it doesn't get any easier than that. I like that a lot. And our guy here, Brad, who runs our video stuff and does a lot of photography for us, he just got his loan, a first-time home buyer, and they had no problem financing him, and he had no problem going through the process, and he didn't know a dang thing about it. So they made it very easy for him. He got it at GeddesFederal.com. So check him out today. Now we say hello to another supporter of the show. His name is Charlie VanPatten, and he owns Mattress Makers. How are you, Charlie?
Very good, gentlemen.
Good. Good to see you. And isn't it nice not having Steve here?
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You don't have any arms flailing all over the place?
No, and you guys are talking about vacations and stuff, it's boating time, it's camper time. But if you're going to sleep, you better be comfortable, so hop on down.
And a lot of those things don't come with the really good stuff, and I went to make it.
I went to a show one time, and I couldn't believe the mattresses. It was just a joke.
Yeah, that's not good. And why be uncomfortable when you're vacationing, right?
Yeah.
So tell people, how can you make up for that? What do you do over at Mattress Makers?
We make them. We make them all. We can do the bow of the boat. We can do your campers with your folding mattresses. Now they got the deal where a lot of the camper mats in a trailer, they flip them over so they can save space during the day.
Right.
At night, flip it back. We just got through making 2 of them. We got some time. Hop down now because it's going to get busy.
Yeah. And that's, the cool thing about Charlie, too. We had got a mattress for the boy child who grew up very fast. Now he's about 5-6 inches taller than me, and he's,
feet are hanging off the end of the mattress.
That's exactly it. So I said to Charlie, what are we going to do? We just bought this thing a couple years ago. He said, bring it on in. I'll take care of the box spring and the mattress. He's going to extend it. He's going to make a whole different type of mattress. So.
We'll make it any size you want. I remember years ago making them 90 inches for SU basketball players.
It's pretty incredible. And then we were talking about off the air here that Greg is in the trucking business for municipalities and the big, huge rigs. And you said you made some
absolutely
mattresses for those.
For the sleepers, they call them.
For the sleepers. We make replacement mattresses for the sleepers on a regular basis.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah,
so you
absolutely.
can do all that. And so when you're doing anything custom, I would imagine the price has to be a lot more expensive than
Not really.
anything.
No, not really. It's obviously a lot more labor, but no, you can buy a decent one at a reasonable price.
So, if I go to a furniture store, am I paying more or less?
Oh, half the price at the mattress makers,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
With the markups they got and stuff, which is interesting because, you don't know what you're getting either. Not too recently, we take the old mats out and get rid of them for you. But this one came back. It wasn't even 5 years old. And sewn into the cover was the word organic. So I said, this interests me. I got to open this thing up.
Right.
I opened it up. There was nothing organic in that mattress. It was all urethane foam, VLCs all over the place. Consumer looks at the mattress. It says organic. They expect organic. They're not getting it.
Yeah.
And actually, I got it on display in the factory if you want to come see it. And interestingly, I looked up on the internet. They have best mattress to buy.
Right.
They got about 50 different sites. I went through at least a dozen, then I got tired and quit because I looked up the name of this mattress, and it was in the top 3 of all the review sites that I looked at as being the best mattress to buy.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
That's incredible.
You want to come take a look. Even if you don't buy from us, we'll give you an education. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah. And one of the things about their mattresses, Greg, if you remember in the old days, your mother you'd say, oh, geez, my mattress doesn't feel right. She'd say, well, let's flip it over. There were 2-sided mattresses. Yep. They don't have that anymore. But Charlie does. That's the way he makes them.
Or she would just turn around and shut the door.
Or
that'd be the end of it. Yeah.
One or the other. But
yeah, they cut the manufacturing cost by 1/3 making a one-sided mattress and charge you more money.
Yeah, that's incredible. So your organic mattresses, what makes them? You use all organic materials, right?
Absolutely, certified organic materials, organic cotton out of Vincent Manufacturing, Little Falls, organic wool out of Castleton on the Hudson, just south of Albany. Everything in it is certified organic, and we do a lot of latex. Latex is popular. We do all the innerspring too, organic. We have one mattress right now, which is an innerspring mattress with cotton, latex cotton, organic stretch knit cover, tufted. Nice. You make this mattress nice and fat, and you go down and lay on it, you're going to see a body impression, right?
Right.
So what you do is you tuft it and you make it nice and flat, and it'll last forever. I mean, we had one of our tufted mattresses come back that was 50 years old.
Wow.
And it looked flat as the day they got it.
That's excellent. Oh, that's good. Well, Mattress Makers is located right over there on Bridge Street, right in back of the Henry Wilson Jewelers.
Correct.
And then you have a retail outlet that's up on Route 11 across from our friends at Chick-fil-A.
You got it.
And that's up and running, right?
Yes, sir, finally.
Yeah. They had a little problem there, but now it's very nice, and you can go over there and get it. So check out Charlie today, and your people are very knowledgeable. They've been there a long time, and they can help out. And you're going to get a mattress that doesn't sit in plastic forever. Yeah. It's going to be fresh off the factory.
That's a big deal. It's fresh. It's not been sitting around somewhere in a truck or in a warehouse. And
especially if they're chemicals, that holds those chemicals in there.
Oh, it does.
Indefinitely.
It does.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
And the latex is reasonably priced too, so don't let it scare you away.
No, you'll take care of them. That's Charlie VanPatten right there. And thank you, sir. You have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Okay, kicking off hour number 2 of the local show, we're going to have a conversation with Jane Sankey. She is the co-owner of Sankey CNY Garage Door. Neil Carr, Vice President of Prime Heating and Air, will be by, along with Eileen Gannon, who's the co-owner of Gannon's Ice Cream. And then Natasha Schmidt wraps us up. She's the co-owner of Rubberstone, New York. Stick around. Hour number 2 of the local show starts really soon.